Client alerts are important to the client's care. You can tell you have a client alert waiting for you to review if you have a red blinking flag to the left of your login name. That means you have an alert that you have not read. To find that alert from your daily desktop, you have the three main tabs. It would be under the Alerts tab. This is your copy of the alert. This is not the client's permanent copy. It is just your copy on your desktop. You'll see that I do have one alert in yellow here that I have not read yet. Alerts that have not been reviewed or read are this little yellow warning triangle with the explanation mark on it. I can tell right away that the alert has a document attached to it because it has the word icon next to it. If I wanted to just open the document, I could do a right click and then select Open Document. I'm not going to do that at this time. You'll notice that there's also different icons associated with the alerts. The yellow warning triangle means you haven't read it yet. A little checkbox with a red check means that you have reviewed it. You have different status icons. The status icons let you know what type of priority this alert is. There is a normal priority, which is simply just a blank envelope. Then you have an elevated alert, which is an envelope with a little blue ribbon. And then you have an urgent alert. That is an envelope with a red exclamation mark. So you can see I have two elevated and one urgent alert. You cannot delete the alerts on your desktop until you have reviewed them. You don't have to review the document, but you do have to at least open up the alert. To open the alert, you double click. You can immediately see the date of the alert, the priority, the people that were assigned to receive it, and then for each person it indicates if they have read it, it will say reviewed. If they have not opened it yet, it will say active, and if they've already deleted it, it will indicate deleted. There is a brief description of the alert, and it tells you at the bottom when it was created. Once I close that and it's then reviewed, I'm able to right click and then select Delete Alert. Again, I'm not deleting this from the client's record, I'm only deleting my copy of the alert. On your clinical desktop alerts tab, this portlet should always remain cleaned off. You should read them and delete them. If you don't delete them, it causes the system to have slowness for everyone, so please keep them deleted. So if I double click on the alert I had not read yet, you can tell that this was an elevated priority. It shows me everybody that it was sent to, and it looks like no one yet. Oh, one person has reviewed it. Oh, that was me. And everybody else has not opened it yet. So it does have a document. From this screen, to get to the document, I would just click on Link to Document, and the document opens. Again, once I have read it, I right click and then delete. I'm going to go ahead and delete the other one as well because I've already reviewed it. So now my desktop is clean of the alerts. And if you notice, when I click to another tab so the screen could refresh, in the upper right hand corner of the screen next to my name, that blinking flag has disappeared now because I have addressed all of my alerts, all of my unread alerts. So now that I've deleted it off of my desktop, if I want to go back and see that alert again, I can activate the client that the alert was for and then go to their client details screen. Immediately under the client overview, at the top right hand of the screen is their personal client alerts. So you can see I have Bugs Bunny. is activated, and he has all of these alerts that are just his alerts. If one of the alerts is no longer current or active, so if he presented in the ER, but he is no longer in the ER, this was dated 8/10 and today is 8/13, so if he's no longer in the ER, I can open that alert and go ahead and give it an inactive status and save it. This will drop it off of his current alerts, and in order to see all of his alerts, all I need to do is click on the All button, the All icon, and then it once again shows me every alert he has ever had. So to go back to just the active, I click the active icon. If I wanted to create a new alert for this client with the client activated, I click on the New button. With the Add New Client Alert screen open, again it fills in today's date for you. You drop down the box for priority and give it a priority. It automatically goes with the status of active, and I can pick whether I want to assign it to the entire treatment team, or if I don't want to assign it to the entire treatment team, I can assign it to just 1 or 2 staff members. Or I also have the ability to assign it to 1 or 2 staff members and the entire treatment team. So there's a lot of options here. If you want to select more than 1 staff member, hold down your control key while you're selecting. If you need to unselect, just click on it again with the control key held down. In the description, you're going to put a short description of what the alert is. This description will be this short description here that shows up on everybody's screen. So it would be helpful if you had enough information so that they could immediately see exactly what's going on without having a ton of information there. So just a real quick little blurb about what's going on with the client. And let's go ahead and send this one as normal. Once you're done with the description, go ahead and click Save. So this alert just went out to the treatment team, and let me refresh the screen. Right here it is, client went to Brattleboro. And you notice the status is a normal status, so it's just a plain envelope. Again, the ones with exclamation marks are urgent, and the little blue ribbons are elevated. So I've just created that alert. That alert did not have a document attached to it. If I want to attach a document, I create the document first, or if I already have a document completed, and again the client is activated, so I'm going to go to Clinical Records, and we're going to assume that I just created this client alert document, and it can be a progress note document, it can be an alert document, it can be any type of document that you want to attach to it. For this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and attach an actual client alert document. In order to do that, I would right-click on the document line and go to Alert Information and select Alert Information. When the alert list comes up, I'm going to click the New. And again, it's the same selection box. I select a priority, and I select who I'm going to send it to. And then I give it a short description, and then I save. Close the box. To see that alert, I go to Client Details, Refresh the screen. Here is that alert, and you'll see it was sent with a Word document attached. And that is the alert document that we just attached to it from the client records. And you'll see it's that alert document. So if you notice up here next to my name, I have another alert that I need to go see what's happening. Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be for Bugs Bunny. It could have been for any of my clients. I'm going to go ahead and deactivate Bugs Bunny. I wouldn't have to, but just to keep things clean and keep me straight, I'm going to do that. Click on my clinical desktop. Go back to my copy of the alerts on my desktop. And there was my copy. I sent it to myself as well. I just wanted you to see that it does come in with the flag when you do get an alert. Again, it's yellow, so I have not read it yet. Double click to read it. Shows everybody I sent it to. If anybody has opened it, it shows reviewed. If they've deleted it, it shows deleted. I can get to the document by clicking link to document. And now that I've reviewed it, if I want to delete it, I can right click and click delete alert. So that's briefly how to handle alerts.